Hello, my beautiful Virgo. I absolutely cannot wait to get into your August reading, although these are timeless zodiac readings. So whenever you stumble across this video, message was meant to find you, but I am doing this for the month of August 2023 for the Virgo collective. We'll ask Spirit for your overall energy, what you don't see coming, any challenges, opportunities, and then some advice for Virgo, and see what we get. So Spirit, thank you so much for this message for Virgo. Clear and concise, please. Please protect me as I channel this message, and please protect the viewer here. Thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy. All right, so we'll take the one that revealed itself. So we've got lots coming out. Overall energy for Virgo, we have the Knight of Wands, Ten of Cups, Ten of Swords. All right. Wowzers. Okay, so what you don't see coming. What you don't see coming. Ace of Wands, Seven of Swords, and two cards wanting to come out, the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. Okay, and opportunity for Virgo. Opportunity, we have the Two of Cups and the Hangman and the Two of Swords. Okay, and for the challenge, what is the challenge for Virgo? We have the Strength, we have the Nine of Wands, and we have the Nine of Cups. Okay, and now the advice for Virgo. What is the advice from Spirit for Virgo? We have the Three of Cups, we have the Seven of Cups, and we have the Star. Okay, we'll get clarifiers as we go down the path, but first let's pull some oracle cards here, or an oracle card here for the energy Spirit's wanting you to kind of embrace here for the month of August. We have the Uncreated. Wow, that's a powerful energy, the Uncreated. So pretty much the world's your oyster, which is interesting because in your advice, which we'll get into from Spirit, we have the Seven of Cups, and this kind of giving me Seven of Cups energy, like anything is possible here. Like there's so many possibilities of things that could be created here. Okay, so, and birthing something new. This keeps coming up. There's like a birth of something new here for you, Virgo. Let's see how that comes into play. So overall, Knight of Wands, Ten of Cups, Ten of Swords. Well, tens are all about endings here, okay? So something needs to end for something to begin. This is what I see here, and I feel there's a bittersweetness here. Okay, what I'm feeling actually, you guys, in order to move forward towards something for yourself here, I think maybe you put an end to an idolized idea here of something. Okay, but yeah, like when this ends, when your idea of something that's idolized, some idolized relationship here, okay, because the Ten of Cups is all about like, you know, the ideal, like coming together, building a family, having this like beautiful, like pie in the sky family type thing. And I feel like there's an end to illusion here. You put an end to something here, and this is painful, okay, because it's a painful ending, putting an end to maybe this mindset. But I feel like it also opens the door to you finding a Ten of Cups, maybe not a fantasy, but an actual emotional fulfillment here. It might even be a Nine of Cups, I don't know, but I do feel like you find something. You're in pursuit of something here, and I feel like your pursuit of something here, and you're like pretty driven about it, allows you to put an end to some sort of fantasy here. Okay, so that's overall energy. Now, in what you don't see coming, we have the Ace of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. So what does this mean, Virgo? What you don't see coming? Well, I was getting this from your overall energy, the Knight of Wands, moving forward here, and I feel like you're moving forward here with passion, with desire, wanting to move forward. Now hang on, I'm just going to charge my battery because I think it might be dying, and I want to continue. Just one sec. Hi Virgo, I'm so sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, what you don't see coming. We had the Ace of Wands. This is us getting fired up, getting passionate. I do see that in your overall energy. So something fires you up here Okay, something gives you that drive here, but like, look what's beside here. We see the Seven of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. So this is like, you know, stealth mode. This is under the radar. This is maybe not really things being revealed or out in the open. And then this is being held back. This is playing it safe. This is staying in the comfort zone. And then this is, you know, where we're kind of held back by our own mental prison. Our own thoughts are limiting us. Maybe things we're telling ourselves. This is us sabotaging. So what you don't see coming here, Virgo, is all of this is sabotaging, because this is sabotaging ourselves too. This is like where we choose the devil. This keeps coming out in every single freaking zodiac, okay? Choosing the devil we know, although very burdensome. Like, look at this. We're carrying this even though we're not happy, okay? But it's like, well, at least we know what we're going to get here. And it's some sort of a stability, but it's not really what we want. And I feel like it's because we're like telling ourselves maybe we don't deserve better, or we cannot get better here, or we're self-sabotaging ourselves, putting up with something here where I feel like it's kind of like playing it safe or held back, or yeah, like, but I feel like what you don't see coming is boom, like all this, I feel like you break out of this sort of an energy, and I do feel like you're breaking out of it. And it's like, now you're like seeing, like, do I need to hang on to some sort of idolized fantasy here, or can I put an end to this sort of a mindset maybe that held backness? Or yeah, we'll pull a clarifier here because I'm not quite sure what triggers any of that, but that's kind of what I'm feeling intuitively. So in your opportunity, we have the Two of Cups, the Hangman, and the Two of Swords. So the twos on either side. Two's all about the decisions here, okay? Choosing, balance, and then you have the Hangman in the middle. So it's like you have an opportunity here, I think, to have a balance, give and take in a partnership, a relationship here, to choose. I think there's a choice to be made here. So you could be needing a new perspective here on an existing partnership and seeing it differently, or you get enlightened about an existing partnership here. There's an opportunity to do this. And maybe this opportunity, maybe this was the idolized relationship, okay? Maybe this sort of a relationship here, you're now getting enlightened about, maybe it's not this. Maybe I thought it was this, but now I'm getting enlightened, and now I don't know. Now I don't know. I need to find peace here, you know. I think you come to an awareness of something here. That's your opportunity. You have an opportunity to really see things from a different perspective that you haven't before. And I think it's in regards to a partnership here. Maybe, you know, maybe you're able to find balance where maybe it was fantasy or something unreal. There's something unrealistic about this Ten of Cups that I'm not sure. That comes to an end. Okay, there's an opportunity here for that. And then your challenge, Strength, Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. So challenge here is, where do we find it within ourselves, our courage or strength or willpower here, you know, because I feel like we've been through the war here with this Nine of Wands. This is where we've gone through big struggles, and now we have walls around us because we can either go in for another battle and break ourselves, or we could just throw in the towel, right? But I feel like the challenge is you finding your own emotional happiness here. Like, what does it mean? Like, do I stay in this wall? Do I move forward towards this and risk getting hurt? Do I got to face my fear here and do it anyway, right? My courage. Yeah, maybe you've got to remove our ego in some way, or allow ourselves to see something here that maybe we weren't wanting to. And that's going to take some courage. So, I don't know. Let's see. We're going to clarify, but this is coming through again, the uncreated. I feel like all of this is actually birthing something new for you. And I think this is what you were waiting for. Okay, I think August, all of this is kind of the final chapter of what's to come here, what's going to come out of this thing here. Okay, so let's take a look. We're going to clarify. So you got the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. Spirit, can we clarify, what is this about? What is coming to an end? What is this idolized relationship? Or what is this about? And why is the Knight of Wands here? we have the Queen of Swords, the Page of Cups. Oops, and 2 cards coming out. And the 3 of Swords and the 3 of Wands. Wowza kabowza. Okay, so here we have the clarifying cards. So, some of you guys could be in a third party connection. You could be the person with 2 people here, okay? And like I was saying initially, something comes to an end for something to begin. Okay, if you're with somebody in a third party here, you might have to end that relationship in order for there to be a beginning here, for you to get into another relationship. But either way, something's coming to an end here, okay? Because I am feeling like there might be a third party here. Now, if you're with somebody here who's not with somebody, they might have caused a lot of heartache here, okay, in the situation. And I feel like you get very, very clear and certain here. I feel this is your energy, Virgo. You get very clear and you still have boundaries here because I feel like you're certain as to what you want here. And I feel like this energy is like coming in here like a Page of Cups. And I mean, a page is innocent love, is the beginning of opening our heart space. It's also coming in with an apology. And I feel like, I don't know if that's enough to apologize for causing all this heartache and heartbreak for you. And I don't know that you feel it is. I mean, here you are coming down with your sword of truth here, because I feel like this person is taking a lot of courage here to step forward. I mean, you're thinking, okay, who cares, because this person's hurt me. But I feel like I'm feeling somebody who's really terrified of stepping forward here because they know maybe they've caused pain. But what they're bringing here, I think, is this new beginning of a future to get on this ship here, towards something that is promising here. Yeah, and I don't know, like I feel like at some point you might have been waiting, okay, but I don't feel you're waiting anymore. I just feel like this energy is coming in kind of like this, which is like, you know, there was heartbreak and there was grief here, and I feel this person's coming in apologizing because they're wanting to move forward here, and I see you kind of as guarded because I feel you've experienced like a loss here. So let's get some more here in what you don't see coming. We saw the Ace of Wands, the 8 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Swords. Can we get clarifier here? What does Virgo not see coming? Mm. 4, 5, 6, or I guess 4, 6, 5, but in succession here. So unrequited love, and then victory, and then conflict. So what does that tell me? Well, the fact that we saw the Ace of Wands, and I felt like you were getting a new beginning, inspired here, moving away from drama and conflict. I feel like there is this conflict situation here in which I feel maybe you felt rejected. I felt maybe you felt rejected here, okay? At some point in time, you were rejected here. And I feel like what you don't see coming is there's like justice here, okay? And I feel the justice is when this energy has to step forward and eat crow and be like, I'm sorry, you know, and admit to whatever heart pains that they've caused here in this situation, you know, and this is kind of a victory, although, I mean, I don't know if you want to be justified in seeing this, but I feel like there's been pain here for sure, you know, and the victory really more so is, can we now have a new beginning here and get on this and see past this, you know, and I think that's the decision you have to make, because that's your opportunity is, do I decide, you know, there's a partnership, I need to get enlightened to make a decision about something here, and it's left me like this at one point. So it's not ideal anymore. I don't see it through rose-colored glasses. You know, the rose-colored glasses have ended. Okay, the Bank of Virgo is now ended. And I feel like you're empowered to go towards something that works. And you have these firm boundaries here. But I feel like there's an energy moving towards you, like I said, okay? And I feel like it is the energy that was involved in whatever heartbreak coming forward with an apology. You feel like there's some sort of victory to be had here, though. And I do feel like it was around somebody maybe, you know, not reflecting the love back to you, or at least this like unrequited love situation here, which resulted in you feeling stuck or like Yeah, I feel like you had to leave the situation, stealth mode here and play it safe in some way because you didn't want to get hurt. And like for those of you guys in a third party, like that could be competition, like you didn't want to be competing here for someone's love. Like you don't want to have to keep fighting for somebody to give you a cup of love. So now all of a sudden there's this cup, there's this opening, but it's like, how exhausted might you be here, right? So I don't think you see that coming so much. Now in your opportunity, like we said, the Two of Cups, the Hangman, and the Two of Swords. Let's get a clarifier here in your opportunity. What is the opportunity for Virgo? Can we get that clarified? We have the King of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Lovers. You guys, Virgo, you have a decision to make here, okay? Like this is back and forth. This could be having to decide on a relationship here. This is definitely having to make a decision, not knowing which way to decide. This is a decision with the Lovers and the Six of Cups, someone from the past or soulmate, soul recognition. And here you are, King of Pentacles. Okay, you could be dealing with another earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I feel like you could be dealing with somebody who wants some sort of a commitment here, okay? They're coming forward here with wanting to reconcile this apology, stepping forward with a cup of love, someone you feel a heart connection to, like a soulmate. And I feel like there's a choice to be made. This is like a destined partnership. Look, we have the Lovers and the Two of Cups here. Okay, but I think you knew this kind of all along, and I think there's some sort of enlightenment you have here. Like, look at this. We have the Two of Cups, the Lovers, and the Six of Cups. Like, this is like ultimate destined love partnership here. And you're like, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. I need to think some more. And I need to think some more about whatever you're committing to, because I want to know what I'm committing to here. Because I don't know what I'm committing to. You know what I think I'm committing to? I think I'm committing to myself, because I've experienced something that I thought was this. I had to put an end to my rose-colored glasses. I was idolizing something here, and all it led me was this. Okay, and maybe I waited, and I waited for things to get better, but it just resulted in this. So now I'm kind of in this type of an energy. So now here comes apology for all this pain, and you're like, someone wants to commit here. I feel like this is another energy coming in, an earth energy, and you're like, let me think about this and really get clear. So you have an opportunity here to make a decision, okay? Make a decision about this. This is big stuff here, okay? This is soulmate. This is like a relationship with somebody here who could be your destined partner here. And I feel wants reconciliation is kind of what I'm feeling. So what is your challenge, Virgo? Challenge. We had the Strength, the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. Well, if the Nine of Cups is in your challenge, that seems a little interesting. Let's clarify what that means. The King of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the King of Swords. I think some of you guys might be dealing with two people, is what I think. Because I see two kings here, okay? Now, some of you guys might be dealing with same sex here. And this is coming to me again. I feel like this is where something's birthed. You're deciding your path, your destined path, who you're going to be with here. Okay? And if your person is with someone else here, I don't feel that is the case. I feel that it's you. But if that's the case here, like your challenge here is, yeah, like look, King of Wands, Page of Swords, and the King of Swords. It's like passion and logic are kind of at battle here, but in the middle you have this Page of Swords. So I think you're having to decide, okay? Page of Swords is having to get decisive. And look, you have here this King of Swords, and you have here on this side this King of Wands. So if you're not deciding between two people, which I think is the case, you're definitely saying, am I going to use my logic and remember what I've suffered here? Because now I'm no longer in my rose-colored glasses, and fight this passion, although I'm still passionate about this and like questioning it. So Mr. King of Wands could be all passionate, but I'm like asking a bunch of questions now. It's like, I need to sign this I need to get the contract in writing here, Mr. King of Wands, before I fall into whatever's here, you know, and this is your logic coming in here. So I think that your challenge is, yeah, like you are in this sort of an energy, and Spirit is saying like the challenge is to find your confidence in your ability to be strong and face whatever this is here, and understand that you're going towards a 9 of Cups here, but I feel like you're really, really guarded. Like this is guarded energy. This is giving me guarded energy. So your challenge is, how do you drop your guard? How do you move forward anyway after you've experienced what you've experienced here? And maybe like your passion and your logic are kind of going back and forth, right? Like this is your opportunity, but it's also like this back and forth of having to decide here. But I think that's your opportunity. Like you get to decide here, what do you want to do here in this situation? And I gotta tell you guys, like you guys got a whole lot of options, because I'm seeing a King of Pentacles, I'm seeing a King of Wands, I'm seeing a King of Swords. So I don't know, you guys have like, yeah, and look, 5 of Wands is like competition here. So I think there's people like competing over you, and your opportunity is to choose who it is that speaks to your soul, to your heart here. But I feel like you've been hurt, and I think you're not seeing things in this rose-colored way anymore. Like I think you're saying, you know what, I'm going to be moving towards what is calling for me and my truth, and lay a boundary down here. Okay, and I think you don't see that coming, that you're inspired to do this, to move towards your own victory here. Okay, because I feel like there has been a lot of pain here. So let's look at the advice here from Spirit. We have the 3 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, and the Star. So what is Spirit saying here? Well, Spirit is saying there is someone who wants to reconcile with you, okay? We saw that apology with the Page of Cups. We see the 6 of Cups. Those are all apologies, people from the past coming to apologize, wanting to reconcile. You know, this is also third party, like I said. So I think you're having to decide between 2 people, maybe more. And for some of you guys, more. Look, 7 of Cups. A lot of suitors here, a lot of opportunity, a lot of potential. Maybe you're unclear here because all you've experienced here is maybe pain on both sides. And maybe you're like, fuck all of y'all. Okay, this is kind of the energy I'm feeling here. What I see here with you guys is like, fuck all of y'all, because none of you guys are bringing me this. No situations brought me this. All these situations have brought me this. So this is me now getting totally fired up. And what this does is bring in an opportunity for you. And this could be a complete new, because remember, I'm seeing 3 kings here. A whole new person here, okay? And this is this person, which, guess what this person brings? This, okay? The Lovers, the 2 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups is totally your 10 of Cups. So by whatever, eliminating the noise here, Spirit says you find your wish. You have your wish come true. And this is something that stands the test of time here. And it's something that might have seemed like you couldn't attain it, because it just seemed like you're dealing with a bunch of clowns, okay? People here who's just, yeah, it was like put their money where their mouth is, and I don't think they could. And I think you were wasting time here, waiting for your ships to come in, trying to make something work here, giving people the benefit of the doubt, having to fight. Like, what were you having to fight for here, you know? And you're carrying the weight of the world by yourself here to keep things together. So you're like, I think you said, screw this. And I think this is my last Virgo reading, like sneak away in the night kind of energy. Like, I'm not putting up with any of this. I'm going to find my own victory here and move towards what passionately moves. Like what I'm, you know, wanting a new beginning for myself. And that's exactly what you attain here. Spirit is saying you get your wish come true. You get your desire here, you know, and I feel like out of all this confusion, like there is a cup here to be had, and to choose wisely here, because you know what's going to speak to your heart. So let's clarify just the advice here from Spirit. Final words here, Spirit, for Virgo. What is the final words here? What does Virgo need to know? And some of you guys might be having a baby. Oh my goodness, this is so interesting. I keep picking this up. I'm getting birth canal here, okay? Creating something, and it could just be creating a whole new life. I feel you're creating a whole new energy here. It's actually really beautiful energy, but I feel like you're just like you finally get enlightened here. You see the light, okay? So clarifying, oh my, you guys, I'm getting goosebumps. This is a way to end this reading. I'm not having another baby, just so y'all know, because I am Virgo. We have this, okay. What is this? This is the Four of Wands. So this could be your twin flame or person of a lifetime, whoever you're spending your lifetime with, okay? With the Lovers, the Six of Cups, and the Four of Wands, and the Two of Cups. August is it. You come into union with your person here, and whatever this is like a rite of passage. This is coming together with somebody here, okay? And I feel like you and this person, some of you guys are literally having a baby. You're literally having a baby. And if it's not a baby, then you're birthing your relationship. You're creating something in this world. So if this is twin flame, like you're creating some healing here in this world, or what you guys were meant to come to this world to be and to do, this is what you're doing here. Your advice from Spirit here is choose wisely, really, because the Hermit, which is your card, Virgo, this is all about spiritual insight. This is about being honest and looking at what you really want, and look at all your choices, look at all your options. I feel people want to reconcile. I feel there's people around you. I feel there's lots of choices. You might be a little clouded here because of your experience. You know, you don't want to idolize anything here. You don't want to get stuck in feeling this. You don't want to be waiting around. You don't want to be competing. Like Spirit's saying, like, you get still, you remove, and you know exactly what you want here. And what you want is your desire, your wish, your hope here to build something, and that's exactly what you get. So beautiful reading here, Virgo. You're creating something, because if it is this is a building a family and having a family and building a family, okay? But it could be whatever, fur babies here, but it's creating something. And I feel what you're creating is stability and a future with somebody here that isn't born today, that will be born at some point here. Yeah, it's beautiful. All right, so I will see you guys soon, Virgo. I love you very, very much, and I wish you guys the very best. I'll see you soon. Bye.